Hello, my name is Ruby, and welcome to Ruby Talks, where I talk. Fourscore 7 years ago, I was a wee little lad on YouTube because I was a YouTube kid before all these other social medias kind of blew up. And I was also the original doom scroller. I used to watch a lot of Love Island Australia, because Love Island USA had not come out yet, and Big Brother clips because I had nothing else to watch, I guess. And that got me really enthralled into the world of not even just reality TV, but reality TV game shows, where I love when there's like a sort of incentive to get players to the end. So like Love Island, there's money. Big Brother, there's money. Hell's Kitchen, it's the opportunity to further your career. Something about these kinds of shows, they really get to me. I really like them. So I kind of wanted to add some commentary of why I like them, one, how they work, why I like them, and maybe some commentary, because I really do think these sorts of reality TV game shows are like some sort of freaky social experiments that I really enjoy watching. So starting with Love Island, I think I have the most strong opinions about Love Island just because it has the biggest fan base, and I think it appeals to a broader audience. That broader audience being women. I think Love Island appeals more to women, even though the drama is for everybody. Like every men and women are on that show, is what I mean. And I have seen men watch the show, but I do think it's more of a gal pal kind of thing to be watching Love Island. No hate to anybody who watches Love Island who is not a woman. But I think it's also the most hated reality TV game show. And I think the reason, this might be a really hot take, I think the reason it's so polarizing is because it is liked mostly by women. And I think a lot of, anything that is really dominated by women automatically is hated a lot by media. That might be a really hot take, and feel free to give me some commentary on that, but I really truly believe it. Ultimately, I have heard like rebuttals of like, well, people don't really love Love Island because of the stereotypes or I don't know, any of the ideologies that Love Island perpetuates, I guess, like lust or how hard the dating world is, and how, I don't know, it's very sex forward. But it's a game show. So, I mean, I don't know. I think if you're truly internalizing the ideas that Love Island is pushing onto you, then you're not old enough to be watching reality TV, because this is a game. It's a game. It's people kissing each other, sucking face. Like, it's a game. I don't know. It's fun. I also forgot to add that, in case you didn't know how Love Island works, which I don't know how you wouldn't know, it's a bunch of hot islanders that they get, random Instagram influencers, random hot people that they find, and they put them on an island and they couple them up, and whichever couple is the last one standing wins, and they just progressively keep adding hotter people to try and sway you away, I guess, from your original couple, and people get dumped from the island. Like, it's pretty straightforward. Moving on to my personal favorite show ever of all time, Big Brother. I will jump at the opportunity to talk about it. This is like the second or third time I talk about it in this class alone. Every summer, I just jump at the opportunity. It happens every summer. Very similarly to Love Island, they happen back to back. So the 28th season of Big Brother just happened, and I kind of want to give some backstory on how I got into Big Brother and then how it works and whatnot. So maybe like last year, I had an awful boyfriend, and I think if you're in college, side note, if you're in college and a young adult, you have to have an awful boyfriend because you get into great shows like Big Brother. Very grateful. Even though I was already a Big Brother fan, I got really into Big Brother, like weirdly into Big Brother, like, girl, do you have a hobby kind of into Big Brother. So I love to beat a dead horse, so I got, it was really, really bad. But I deleted TikTok, I downloaded YouTube Premium, and started paying $8.99 for a whole year, because I love watching these videos without ads. I love falling asleep to them. I love like doing them as background noise. I love making videos by myself about Big Brother, like dissecting the games, just everything. So anyway, how it works is you get like maybe 16 people into one house in LA, and you have to fight. Every week there's an eviction. Every week you kind of have to fight to stay. So there's one person in power, they put up 2 people for eviction, and at the end of the week you vote who is evicted. And things change, there's a bunch of twists to them, but that's the fundamentals of the game. And now that I say it out loud, it's really not that interesting. I don't know, just a great game. I think this game takes the most strategy to win. You have to think ahead, you have to be a social player. It's also very physical. It's like Survivor in a way, but you're not in the woods, and it's also significantly longer. It's 3 months long. You have to play a very good social game, strategic game, physical game, all while trying to make it to the end to win $750,000. So I just find that super interesting. A lot of drama. It's a fun time. So every summer, I get into a little bit of a rut, a little bit of a summer depression, summertime sadness, as Lana Del Rey would put it. And I kind of end up fixating on whatever will distract me. And whatever was distracting me a month ago was Hell's Kitchen, Hell's Kitchen compilations on YouTube. And what Hell's Kitchen is, it's like one of the 30 million Gordon Ramsay reality TV game shows of, you get like 12 to 20 contestants. They're chefs. They're very talented chefs from around the country, around the world sometimes. Some of them have never worked fine dining. Some of them have only worked fine dining. Some of them have never touched, they learned everything themselves. They've never been to culinary school or anything like that. They don't know anything professionally. They're from all walks of life. Some of them have been to jail, all walks of life. Ultimately, they split these people up, and Hell's Kitchen is the restaurant in Vegas, I believe, and they make them compete. Sometimes it's whoever has the best dinner service, sometimes whoever had the worst dinner service. They do competitions. They have to get a leg up or a punishment. It's just stuff like that. It's reality TV game show stuff, And I thoroughly enjoy it, so much so to the point where I feel like I'm in it sometimes. It gives me genuine anxiety. And these chefs are very talented, and I like to consider myself a decent cook. Nowhere near on the level of these chefs, obviously, but it upsets me now when these chefs mess up a dinner service, because I'm girl, it's a risotto, it's fine. But that's how into it I get. I don't know why I like to see Gordon Ramsay yell at people. It's cathartic for me. I don't know. And the stakes are really high. I like to see the drama between the chefs. Obviously, there's so much drama. It's a kitchen. You're a line cook, basically, a high-end line cook. And of course you're gonna get frustrated. It's hot. It's really fast-paced. You're getting yelled at. So I just like to see them yell at each other as well. So it just brings me joy. Now, at the beginning, I said that I think of these shows as a little bit of a social experiment, and I agree with that, because all of these people are in sequester. They are cut off from the outside world, whether it's for 2 months, whether it's for 4 months. I think Hell's Kitchen goes for longer. It really just depends. So it really is, what will you do to either further your career, or how much will you go through to earn $750,000, even $100,000? Are you there to find love? Are you there to make friends? What will you put yourself through? How much will you take to get ahead? And I don't know, I always thought that was very interesting, and I think that's kind of the reason why I love it, because you can dissect all of these little moves that people make. A lot of these game shows, even all 3 that I mentioned, I would say there's some sort of strategy to winning. Love Island, I mean, you could ultimately just pretend to be in love. It's really I don't know. Big Brother, there's ultimately the most strategy, but still it's very difficult, and it takes a certain kind of psychological person to get through those games. And MasterChef, you got to be the best chef, but also you have to be able to work under pressure while somebody's yelling at you. You have to make sure other people like you too, because if not, they're gonna vote you out. And that goes with any of the other shows. You have to be palatable to everybody else. So I don't know, I always thought those kinds of things were really interesting, and something that I personally could never do. I don't think I'd be able to do any of these shows, and I wonder if you can. So you let me know. Anyway, this was Ruby Talks. Thank you so much for listening and watching.